Welcome to Colins Medical. Today, we're diving deep into a condition that affects millions worldwide: high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. What causes it? What are the warning signs, and how can you treat or even prevent it? Whether you're at risk, already diagnosed, or simply want to protect your health, this video is your complete guide. So stay tuned as we break it all down, clearly, simply, and medically. What is high blood pressure? Let's start with the basics. What exactly is blood pressure? Blood pressure is the force your blood exerts against the walls of your arteries as your heart pumps it through your body. It's measured with two numbers: systolic, the top number, when the heart beats, and diastolic, the bottom number, when the heart rests between beats. A normal blood pressure reading is around 120/80 millimeters of mercury. But when your blood pressure consistently measures 130/80 or higher, it's considered hypertension or high blood pressure. And here's where it gets important. There are two main types of hypertension. Primary hypertension develops gradually over time. It's the most common type, usually caused by lifestyle habits or aging. Secondary hypertension, on the other hand, has a direct cause, like kidney disease, hormonal disorders, or certain medications. Think of your blood vessels like garden hoses. If you turn up the pressure too high for too long, those hoses start to wear down faster than they should. And over time, that constant pressure leads to serious damage to your heart, your brain, and your entire circulatory system. Symptoms and silent danger. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer, and for good reason. In the early stages, most people don't feel anything at all. You might feel perfectly fine, but underneath the surface, your arteries are slowly being strained. Your heart is working overtime, and you won't know it until damage is already done. Some people may experience symptoms, but often only in later stages. These can include headaches, dizziness, blurred vision, nosebleeds, chest pain, or pressure. But by the time these symptoms show up, high blood pressure may have already taken a serious toll. That's why routine blood pressure checks are so important. They're simple, fast, and they could save your life. Silent doesn't mean harmless, and what you can't feel can still hurt you. Causes and risk factors. High blood pressure doesn't come out of nowhere. It builds up from years of habits, good or bad. Genetics and family history. If your parents or siblings have hypertension, your risk is significantly higher. You can't change your genes, but you can change how you respond to them. Poor diet: salt, fat, and sugar. Too much sodium causes your body to retain water, putting more pressure on your blood vessels. Saturated fats clog arteries. Sugar contributes to weight gain and inflammation. What you eat daily is one of the biggest contributors to your blood pressure. Sedentary lifestyle. Physical inactivity weakens the heart and allows weight to creep up. Less movement means poorer circulation and higher risk. Even light activity, a daily walk, can make a real difference. Stress and anxiety. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones that temporarily raise your blood pressure. Chronic stress leads to long-term elevation, even when you think you're coping. Unmanaged stress quietly wears down your system over time. Obesity. Extra weight forces your heart to work harder. Fat tissue increases inflammation and hormonal changes, all of which affect blood pressure. Smoking and alcohol. Nicotine narrows blood vessels and stiffens artery walls. Alcohol raises blood pressure and adds excess calories, especially in large or frequent amounts. Chronic conditions. Certain diseases raise your risk, especially kidney disease and diabetes. When these organs struggle, your blood pressure often climbs with them. Your habits shape your health. And when it comes to blood pressure, prevention begins with knowing the risks. Effects on the body. It's not just one organ that suffers. High blood pressure is a full-bodied threat. Heart, the overworked engine. High blood pressure forces your heart to work overtime. Over time, this weakens the heart muscle and increases your risk of heart attack, heart failure, irregular heartbeat, or arrhythmia. When your heart has to push against pressure constantly, it eventually wears out. Brain, stroke, and cognitive decline. Elevated pressure can rupture or block arteries in the brain, leading to stroke, memory loss, and increased risk of dementia and cognitive decline. A single stroke can change your life forever, or end it. Eyes. Silent vision loss. High blood pressure damages the tiny vessels in your eyes, a condition called hypertensive retinopathy. This may lead to blurred vision, eye strain, and permanent vision loss in severe cases. Kidneys. Slow breakdown. Your kidneys filter waste from your blood. High pressure damages their blood vessels and filtering units, increasing your risk of chronic kidney disease, kidney failure requiring dialysis. When kidneys fail, your entire system suffers. Arteries. Hardened and narrowed. High pressure damages artery linings, promoting plaque buildup, also known as atherosclerosis. This restricts blood flow and sets the stage for heart attacks, strokes, and poor circulation, especially in the legs. Unchecked high blood pressure is like a slow leak, quietly eroding your body from the inside out. Diagnosis and monitoring. Just like you check your car's engine light, your blood pressure needs regular monitoring, especially as you age. How blood pressure is measured. Blood pressure is recorded using two numbers. Systolic, the top number, measures pressure when your heart beats. Diastolic, the bottom number, measures pressure when your heart rests between beats. Example. A reading of 120/80 millimeters of mercury means 120 systolic and 80 diastolic. Understanding the ranges. Normal is less than 120/80. Elevated is 120 to 129 over less than 80. Stage 1 hypertension is 130 to 139 over 80 to 89. Stage 2 hypertension is 140 plus over 90 plus. Even if just one number is high, it still counts. Early detection can change everything. Tools for monitoring. Monitoring your BP is easier than ever. You can check it at your doctor's office, with a home blood pressure monitor, at pharmacies and clinics with self-check stations. Make sure you sit still for 5 minutes before checking. Take readings at the same time each day and track them. Why routine monitoring matters. High blood pressure doesn't always have symptoms. That's why regular checks are essential, especially if you are over 40, have a family history, are overweight or inactive. Don't wait for symptoms. Let the numbers tell you the truth and act early. Treatment options. There's no shame in needing medication, but combine it with healthy habits. That's how you win the fight. Lifestyle first, the natural line of defense. When diagnosed with high blood pressure, doctors almost always recommend starting with lifestyle changes. Key pillars: low sodium diet, cut back on salty snacks, processed foods, and canned soups. DASH or Mediterranean diets. Focus on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. Exercise. Aim for at least 30 minutes a day, brisk walking, swimming, or cycling. Weight loss. Even 5 to 10% reduction in weight can lower blood pressure. Stress management. Try meditation, deep breathing, or simply walking outdoors. Quit smoking. It's not just your lungs. Smoking damages your arteries too. These small daily choices create big changes over time. Think of them as medicine you give yourself every day. When lifestyle isn't enough, medications. If lifestyle changes don't bring your BP down, medications are the next step, and they work. Common types include ACE inhibitors, help relax blood vessels, beta blockers, reduce heart rate and workload, diuretics, help the body get rid of excess salt and fluid, calcium channel blockers, prevent calcium from tightening the heart and blood vessels. Your doctor will tailor medication to your needs. Sometimes it takes a mix to find what works best. Why sticking with medication matters. High blood pressure often has no symptoms, so people stop their meds when they feel fine. That's dangerous. Taking your medication every day, exactly as prescribed, protects your heart, your brain, and your future. Preventing high blood pressure. Even if you don't have high blood pressure today, the choices you make now shape your future health. Prevention starts young. High blood pressure isn't just a problem for the elderly. It develops over time, quietly. That's why prevention must begin early. Daily habits that matter. Small decisions each day add up. Here are the habits that protect your heart and arteries. Drink water instead of sugary sodas or energy drinks. Choose fresh foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins. Walk more, sit less. Aim for movement every hour. Sleep well. 7 to 8 hours helps regulate your blood pressure. Your body keeps score. Every choice you make leaves a mark, good or bad. Control blood sugar and cholesterol. Unchecked diabetes and high cholesterol raise your risk for high blood pressure. Regular checkups and a balanced diet are key. Avoid hidden triggers. Reduce alcohol intake. Avoid recreational drugs. Say no to smoking. All of these raise your blood pressure and strain your heart. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be consistent. Prevention is about patterns, not perfection. Diet and nutrition deep dive. Let food be your medicine. Every bite you take can either help or harm your blood pressure. Best foods for lowering blood pressure. Leafy greens are rich in potassium, a key mineral that helps balance sodium levels and lower pressure inside your arteries. Berries are packed with antioxidants, especially flavonoids, that support healthier blood vessels. Bananas are an easy, potassium-rich snack that your heart will love. Beets contain natural nitrates that improve blood flow and may help reduce systolic pressure. Oats contain beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that supports healthy cholesterol and blood pressure. Garlic isn't just for flavor. It helps widen blood vessels and improve circulation. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support heart function. Foods to limit or avoid. Salt is the enemy of high blood pressure. Avoid added sodium, especially from processed and canned foods. Processed meats contain high levels of sodium and preservatives that can raise blood pressure fast. Sugary snacks spike blood sugar and insulin, both of which contribute to hypertension risk over time. Stay hydrated and focus on potassium. Drink plenty of water and choose potassium-rich foods daily. This helps flush excess sodium and protects your arteries. You don't need a perfect diet, just a consistent one. Every healthy choice adds up, protecting your heart and lowering your blood pressure, one meal at a time. Myths and misconceptions. Let's bust some common myths about high blood pressure, because what you believe can affect your health. Number 1, I feel fine, so I must be healthy. Wrong. High blood pressure is often symptomless until real damage is done. Feeling fine doesn't mean you're in the clear. Number 2, only older people get high blood pressure. High blood pressure is rising among people in their 30s and 40s. Lifestyle plays a big role, no matter your age. Number 3, medication means I've failed. Taking medication when needed is smart, not shameful. It's a tool, not a failure. Number 4, natural remedies are enough. Natural choices help, but they're not always enough. Work with your doctor, not just Google. Don't let myths stop you from acting. High blood pressure is too serious for guesswork. When to see a doctor? When should you stop guessing and start talking to a doctor? Your blood pressure is consistently over 140/90. Don't wait. High numbers over time mean your heart and vessels are under stress, even if you feel fine. You have symptoms like chest pain, blurry vision, or severe headaches. These could be signs of dangerously high pressure or something worse. You have a family history of stroke or heart attack. Your genes matter. If high blood pressure runs in your family, don't ignore the warning signs. You've tried lifestyle changes, but it's still out of control. It's not your fault. Sometimes the body needs medical support, and that's okay. Getting help early can save your life or the life of someone you love. High blood pressure doesn't have to control your life. You can take charge with knowledge, action, and support. If this video helped you, please share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more health guides from Colins Medical. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.